Hey, a good day today. The sun is shining in the tiny country house, in the tiny village in south north or north south, how do you say it, of Turkey. Um, well, trying to learn about still when I have free time left out of taking care of my mom and not watching Netflix. I'm trying to learn about YouTubers, you know. It's so interesting to discover the YouTubers like Casey Neistat in 2022 at 50 years old. Isn't that weird? I guess life never gave me the time to watch YouTube before and to really discover YouTubers. But now that I started to slowly film myself, I see it's so difficult to, to constantly film yourself. This is unbelievably hard because you must have something going on in your life. I mean, I personally don't have anything going on in my life that is interesting. You know, I take care of my mom, do some chores in the house, and pretty much this is how every day goes. I haven't gone to any travel in many years, and I don't think that I will be able to, because there's no one else who can take care of my mom. Construction of the house and starting to put some fruit trees in the garden, those things take a lot of time. But I'm amazed by people like Chamberlain, who I just discovered. I mean, she pretty much just films all her life, every moment that she's awake. I mean, it's hard, even making coffee or just even in the bathroom, she films herself. So I was pretty amazed by that. And I subscribed to her channel because it's interesting to me to see how someone else lives, just a normal, regular life of people. I imagine if in a few years some people would want to watch my content, they would be interested in finding out how a guy in his 50s who takes care of his old and sick mom lives in a small country village in the Aegean Sea coast in the north of Turkey. I mean, a country life here, village life. Even to go to buy some yogurt and some, vegetables, it's a big deal. It's like a daily commute because it takes such a long time to go and to buy the things we need weekly. So that's how I spend my days as well. So we'll see what happens, where it all goes. But now that I see how hard it is to actually create content, my hat is off to Casey Neistat, to Chamberlain. I mean, especially Casey, because his edits take much longer, and he always tries to find something interesting going on in his life, and then he also tries to come up with an interesting way to tell that, to turn that interesting moment into a compelling story that people want to watch from the beginning until the end. That is amazing. He must have incredible engagement on his videos. And he doesn't use cheap tricks like I'm going to go into a bathtub filled with 100 poisonous snakes. I mean, that's like cheating, right? Because everybody, of course, would be interested in watching such a crazy video. Or people jumping from a plane. Or giving a complete stranger in the street $1 million and see their reaction. I mean, that is easier than Casey just going in his way in New York City, getting a ticket because he's riding his bike a little bit offside the bike lane, and then he comes up with such an interesting story where he shows that it's so hard for bike riders in New York City to actually use the bike lane because all those limos and taxis and even the city buses, they use that lane as well. But he doesn't just say it like I am, which is easier to do in front of a camera just as a talking head video, right? He actually goes out and he finds such incredible angles of filming himself. He even films himself as if a taxi door opens and he hits his bike there and actually falls off the bike. I mean, he could injure himself, his knees or whatever, trying to capture that video. So that is really pushing the boundaries of vlogging. And that's why Casey is Casey. He goes much further than anyone else who tries to film like Casey. So I was just amazed by discovering that, you know. And his content is as interested as any Netflix show or movie to watch for me. So I just binge watch that instead of Netflix. That's how good the content is. For example, Ali Abdaal's content teaches you a lot. It's educational. But after a while, all those productivity gurus, their content start to be similar. And even a little bit, I think, too annoying in a way of you know, using Notion and Roam, those tools to use your to set up your content calendar. I mean, life becomes so technological oriented, so nerdy, that it's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know if everybody will start being like that in the future. We'll see. I mean, here in my small village, nobody knows, you know, of course, those tools. Nobody even knows Microsoft Word. But people do know what cell phones are. They use WhatsApp. And some people know Instagram, but they don't really know how to use it. They're more followers than posters. So they're not really active users in that sense. But it's just interesting how technology just grows and how it becomes a part of our lives as content creators, you know. So yeah, I mean, like Casey and Emma, they all use a lot of B-rolls. So that's a completely new thing to me. I have no idea how to edit the B-rolls, how to film them. But I guess I will try to learn. We'll see how easy it will be. I mean, even carrying a camera with you, it's hard, you know. You need to have muscles in your arms. So we'll see all those things, how it all goes. But I'll keep you posted. Thanks. See you when I see ya. Love ya.